James Corden used to be one of the most likable guys on TV.
That's enough.
Okay, oh my God.
He was funny, upbeat, and everywhere. From singing with Adele in carpool karaoke to hosting late night with that signature charm.
You're so sweet. Please take a seat. Thank you for being...
But lately, he's kind of disappeared. And the people who once loved him aren't exactly rooting for a comeback. What happened? Over the years, more and more stories started coming out about rude behavior, awkward moments, and a personality that didn't quite match the friendly image he put on screen.
And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry.
Fans started paying attention. And little by little, things unraveled.
See, go on.
Okay.
No, go on. You can see my belly, and we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it.
James Corden wasn't born into fame. Raised in England without any family ties to show business, he got his start with small roles on British television, from soap operas like Hollyoaks.
Like marmalade by any chance? Hi, this is James right here, and I'm Meatloaf, and we're doing this English breakfast show, and it's like really cool.
To minor parts in musicals.
That you had to tell a lie to sell it, which you told were they worthless beans, were they oversold? Oh, and tell us who persuaded you to steal that gold.
His real breakthrough came in 2007 when he co-created and starred in Gavin and Stacey.
Sure, mes amis. Comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle Smith A. What's that, French? Your instincts serve you well, Peter, or should I say Pierre?
A heartfelt sitcom that became a cultural touchstone in the UK. The show's sharp writing and relatable characters catapulted Corden into the national spotlight, earning him both critical acclaim and a fiercely loyal fan base. His charm, built around that cheeky chappy persona, made him a natural fit for audiences, especially as he transitioned from the UK stage to international stardom. When he moved to the US and took over The Late Late Show in 2015, many were surprised by the choice. He wasn't a known name in American late night. But almost overnight, Corden reshaped the format. His viral segments like Carpool Karaoke and Crosswalk the Musical earned billions of views, attracting massive celebrities from Adele and Paul McCartney to BTS.
Let's go, guys! Let's go, let's go, let's go! I gotta sell some merch.
And Harry Styles. He became a go-to host for major award shows like the Tonys and Grammys.
By the end of the night, the majority of you will be losers. Don't be shy. Let us know what you think of the show.
And picked up roles in Hollywood films like Into the Woods.
Oh, yes, it's your fault.
No, yes it is. It's not.
It's true.
Wait a minute. Dynamic.
And Ocean's 8.
It's a coincidence.
No, that's a solid alibi.
Corden had seemingly done the impossible, broken America while keeping that approachable, funny, down-to-earth image that had endeared him to fans back home. But behind the smiles and sing-alongs, things were beginning to shift.
Look, you can't keep eating as much as you want and as shitty a food as you want. You just can't.
That is not something that anybody wants to hear, though.
People loved it until James Corden said something.
If making fun of fat people made them lose weight, there'd be no fat kids in schools, and I'd have a six-pack by now.
With fame came a change that even Corden admitted in his memoir. "You can start thinking you're cooler than you are," he wrote. And for many who worked with him, or watched closely, that shift became painfully obvious. One of the earliest public red flags came in 2010 during the Glamour Women of the Year Awards.
The presenters are up here, and when the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir.
Corden, who was hosting the event, got into an awkward on-stage clash with acting legend Sir Patrick Stewart. Rather than de-escalate, Corden doubled down, firing back sarcastically.
And we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it. Here we go.
Which many saw as immature and disrespectful, especially coming from a relatively new face taking on a seasoned icon. The moment was jarring for those who saw him as a lovable everyman. Suddenly, cracks began to show in that persona. From there, the stories started to pile up. Directors, co-workers, and audience members began to describe a different side of James Corden. One that didn't match the smiling figure on television. What fans once interpreted as quick wit and confidence began to look more like arrogance.
95% of the time, I really am endangering the lives of the world's biggest pop stars. Here is a list of every carpool karaoke where I've used a tow, and this is a list of every one where I was driving the car, okay?
As the spotlight intensified, so did the scrutiny. Several former staffers from The Late Late Show described Corden as a micromanager with a short fuse. Someone who was quick to anger when things didn't go his way. While that might be brushed off as pressure from high-profile production, what made it worse was the growing number of public moments that reinforced the criticism. One such moment came during a segment with Jimmy Kimmel, when Kimmel asked Corden to name 2 of the cameramen in the room. He couldn't.
2 of the cameramen in this room.
Despite being surrounded by the same team day in and day out, Corden laughed off the question, claiming it was a different crew that night.
It's a different crew tonight, actually.
To some viewers, it was a harmless joke. But to others, it exposed how disconnected he'd become from the very people who helped build his success. That disconnect started to define him. Fans began noticing he often interrupted or outshined his celebrity guests.
That the both of us are running out of time. That was amazing.
Singing louder, making segments about himself.
Easily my gift is my song. And
Even in beloved formats like carpool karaoke, criticism mounted that Corden was more focused on promoting his brand than celebrating the stars beside him. As audiences continue to demand authenticity and accountability, Corden's next chapter won't be judged by how well he sings with celebrities, but by how he grows from everything that's come before. What do you think? Has James Corden earned a second chance? Or is the damage too deep to undo? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories just like this one.